Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done a Nerf gun review, so we're doing a Nerf gun review. Today is an oldie but a goodie, the Nerf Maverick. And if you don't believe me when I tell you why this is an oldie and a goodie, I'll show you. Okay, so with a quick Google search, I just searched up the Nerf Maverick. And I clicked on custom. But this is what I mean by an oldie but a goodie. Look at how many different mods there are. Like custom radioactive Maverick, flat black, lots of steampunk. Like that's a crazy cool steampunk. So it is probably the most modded Nerf gun out there. If this doesn't get my point across, I don't know what will. Anyway, back to the review. Okay, so here's the Nerf Maverick. Now, it has one tack rail on the top. I put a what are these? What would you call this? Like a backpack thingamadoohicker that you attach charms and stuff onto. I had one of these sitting around, so I grabbed it and put it on so I could attach a proper strap on it because I don't have any actual Nerf straps. And kind of makes it a little bit easier to prime, although the prime isn't that heavy. The prime isn't heavy at all. Sorry if you didn't catch that. And the trigger pull is smooth. It's a little bit rougher than most Nerf blasters, but still relatively smooth. And because it's an old school Nerf blaster, painting on not one, both sides. Although there's no Nerf logo up there, so don't be expecting one, but yes, painting on both sides. And to load, you can either barrel feed it, rats, barrel feed it, like so, or pop it out and barrel feed it again, like that. So either one, or if you want to be extra try hard, you can shove it through the barrel where the dart comes out. If you want to be extra try hard, but we ain't tryhards. We're here to do it easy. So I crack it open. Plus, now you can be extra spinny like the Wild West. You can spin your chamber like you're in the Wild West. My English is terrible, guys. Please forgive me. So here's what I'm thinking for the testing. We're going to shoot a bunch of darts. We're going to shoot the Adventure Force before waffle darts. They're stubby. We're going to shoot regular Nerf darts. We're going to shoot Adventure Force waffles. We're going to shoot classics. And why are you not reviewing the darts it comes with? It shouldn't come with 6 suction cup darts. Yeah. Because I lost all of mine. And they broke because the glue was crappy. So we're using the classics. We're shooting a classic out of it instead. And it took me a while to find one in my bucket of darts. So, suck it up. And pre-Adventure Force waffles. Red one. And I have no idea what type of dart this is. But it's kind of like an elite dart, except better in the fact that it sucks, but it's cheaper. Okay. And then after that, we're going to do slow-mo on Clone Trooper Bob of 6 rounds of Adventure Force waffles. And then tea time and final thoughts. As per usual. I'll set this camera up on the range, and we'll start shooting. So, we're on the range. We got Clone Trooper Bob set up. And we got rounds in the chamber. We're going to start with this guy, the Adventure Force dart for the Adventure Force waffles. So it's all ready to go. First shot. All right. Next is the sucky dart. We're about 90 degrees to my waist here, like shoulder height, 22 feet. Barely went anywhere. Alright, standard Nerf Elite Dart. Didn't go anywhere. Old school Whistle Dart. Before Adventure Force waffles. Close. And Adventure Force waffles. Almost hit them. So none of those darts hit the Clone Trooper Bob there. But Adventure Force darts did the best. I'm actually not that surprised by that. So, and it has to do with the Nerf gun as well, because this is not a direct plunger tube. It is an indirect plunger tube, because it's old school. And if you don't like old school, get a Strife. Noobs. Get a Strife. Because, well, unless you're buying these things off of Kijiji, they'll cost you quite a penny compared to what you used to get them. And this was my first Nerf blaster, so I have a history with this guy. And I would know, $5 at a grocery store in the States, compared to like $20 on eBay, roughly. Alright, I'll reset you up for some slow-mo shots. I will be moving up the camera a little closer for the slow-mo, and then final thoughts. See you in a sec. Well, I'll be talking to you with... you get it. So, welcome to Gotcha video review on my channel without the ridiculous ammunition types we have. So, shooting that in slow-mo. Ammunition types, you know what we're using. Sharpie marker, paintbrush, and the also delectable toothpicks. I'll set you up because we're going to do this one in slow motion. Check you for the real final thoughts in a sec. So, final thoughts. Grab grab your coffee, your tea, your Snickers, whatever you want. For our final thoughts on this gun. So, well, funny thing, let's just start off by saying a funny thing about the slow-mo. This thing wasn't able to shoot hard enough for the Sharpie or the paintbrush to hit Clone Trooper Bob. So, that's kind of disappointing. Very disappointing, actually. I missed, but I'm going to pretend I hit that. Whoa. So, yeah. So, note to self, don't use toothpicks, paintbrushes, or Sharpies out of this one. In terms of performance, unless you're using either waffle heads, this thing ain't going to do too hot. You couldn't really tell from the video footage, but the other dart types, other than those two, would like bomb. It would just go. So, yeah. don't use those nerf dart types. In terms of blaster itself, I enjoy this Nerf gun. It's fun. I can do the spinny hands really easy with this one. So it's a fun blaster, and it's a good gun to have a Nerf blaster to have in your Nerf arsenal, or at least collection, because I think these blasters are going to be heavily sought after, even though their time should be up. I think they're always going to exist. And to be honest, there was a Nerf gun line that came out a couple ages ago. The Icon series, I think it was called. That came out with 3 blasters. This should have been in it. And maybe it was, and I'm just being delusional. But even though it's a small blaster and kind of obsolete to the rest, it's probably the best performing unmodded Nerf gun blaster. Like, when I shot this thing at windows when I was young with suction cups, the suction cups would stick to the windows and wouldn't jam the flywheels. So there's that. Anyways, if you're going to pick this up, look at Kijiji before you go online. Definitely, it will save you tons of money. And if you're really like, I don't want to save money, I've got millions, ha ha ha, well then great, and go online and probably waste a lot. But yeah, and you probably won't even have to pay that much for this on Kijiji. Like, I got this for pretty much free at a yard sale, actually. So, but you can get them from cheap on Kijiji too. Anyway, that will about conclude this video. I hope your burdens are gone. Tell me in the comment section. Comment, please comment what Nerf gun you would like to see next for me to terminate. Next Nerf review video. I'll catch you later. See ya.